Hi guys, good evening. So we're here for another episode of the Beyond Alpha podcast, and tonight we're going to talk about why do people try to discourage you from achieving your goals, or why do people discourage you whenever you tell them or share to them kung ano yung mga gusto mong gawin, ano yung mga aspirations mo. I'm not saying everybody is like has crab mentality, but most of the time, especially when you're in a party and in a Filipino setting, most likely there are gonna be one or two people out there who's gonna say na walang kwenta yung ginagawa mo or wag mong gawin yan kasi delikado or nakakatakot. Pero ngayon is why do they do that? And on your part, ano bang pwede natin gawin to address this? Or how do we act kapag we're subject to these type of things? So, to start the discussion, just want to introduce my partner, Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hey guys, yun, GP. First off, sa ano natin guys, kagaya ng sabi ni JP, maraming possible reason eh. Pero itong mga share namin yung na-experience namin personally and i-share din namin kung paano namin i-handle. So first off, possible reason is your perseverance and direction are uncomfortable for them, for their lack of it. So ikaw, may direction lalo on our age bracket. Ngayon, kung ka-age bracket namin kay ni GP, most people at pag hit ng 30s, good na eh. Parang kung ano na lang yung nangyayari ngayon, paagos na. So when you do something new, parang you're working on a project or you're working on a business or you're working on something that you're really passionate about, uncomfortable yun eh, na tipong pag ikaw may ginagawa kang gusto mo tapos yung mga people, yung mga taong malalapit sa'yo or wala, hindi nila alam kung anong gusto nilang gawin. Yun nga, nagpapaagos na lang sila. So that's uncomfortable. And rather than supporting you dun sa ginagawa mo, hindi naman nila lahat. There are people na very supportive, which is mas what I suggest, mas dumikit ka na lang sa mga yon. Pero there are people na possibly sobrang close mo pa, like high school batchmates mo or high school barkada mo that would napagtitripan ka or 'di ba? So as close friends as masakit, pero yun, possibly ganun yung nararamdaman nila. It's uncomfortable na may ginagawa kang kakaiba and wala sila yung direction or your perseverance dun sa ginagawa na dun sa gusto nilang gawin. So, yun pare. Ikaw, take mo dito, Chong.
Similar. Yun nga, most of the time, especially sa kamag-anak mo, they want to see you do good, actually. Totoo yun, they want to see you do good. The problem is, they don't want to see you do better than them. Yun nga eh, most of the time, ang score sa ating mga Pilipino would be your financial standing or what job you have, ano yung titles mo. If palihis ka dun sa norm, dun sa, like case in point, kunyari yung family mo is, kumbaga, employed sila. Most of them are high-ranking or worked up the corporate ladder. Tapos ikaw is struggling businessman. Di ba, you get the situation, right? Kumbaga, obviously, alam mo na kumbaga, you're an easy target. Yun. Pero, I guess, extra fuel yung, kumbaga, hate or they're trying to pull you down comes from when they see na enjoy ka doon sa ginagawa mo or nagkaka-traction sila, whether how big or small, pero for you, kung consider it na, okay to, I really enjoy doing this, they're gonna nitpick syempre dun sa mga bagay na hindi mo nakukuha like based on their standard. Pero yun nga, people want to see you do good but not better than them. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ganun sa atin dito sa Pilipinas. Saan nang galing yung ugali natin na yun? Pero most of the time, yun. Okay, so we're done with bakit nila ginagawa yun, what's triggering them to do it. Ano naman yung mas important? How do we handle these things? Paano ba natin dapat ina-address to? Right?
Yun. What you could do is stay consistent lang. Kung nai-enjoy mo naman yung ginagawa mo and wala ka namang tinatapakan, you're not hurting anybody or wala kang napeperwisyo, just stay consistent with what you do. And connected with that step is by staying consistent, connected with dyan is let them be. Hayaan mo na lang, 'di ba? Like what I've said, kung wala ka namang sinasaktan sa kanila, hindi mo naman sila inaano, parang nakikita lang nila usually yung updates dun sa ginagawa mo kasi naka-follow sila sa'yo sa personal page mo or whether ginawan mo ng Facebook page yan or ng Instagram account yung ginagawa mo, whether business yan or change of career. Yun, na in a way nakikita-kita nila yung updates tapos once in a while nabi-bring up nila pag napagkwentuhan yun. Lalo ngayon, December or mga reunions, nabi-bring up nila. Kaya mo na lang, parang oo, masasaktan ka pag nahihirit-hiritan ka, hindi ka magiging immune diyan. Pero as you move on, ito yung na-realize ko as you go along, as you accomplish things, as you accomplish milestones dun sa project mo, nage-gain mo yung confidence eh. To the point na every hirit sa'yo parang wala ng bearing. So just stay consistent, then hayaan mo na lang. Ikaw, Chong, any other things na gusto mong or tips na pwede mong i-share para kung sa mga ganitong paano i-handle yung ganitong sitwasyon?
Sa akin, guys, yun lang. You gotta remember that everything you need is already in you. Lahat ng external dyan, it's your choice kung magpapa-apekto ka or not. Pero, syempre, mahirap yung self-mastery na hindi ka nasasaktan with the opinion of others. Pero, one concrete thing I would say would be less talk, less mistake. Related din dun sa isang point ni Brian. You have to think na it's none of their business. Not putting it in a bad light, pero really, it's none of their business. So, why do you have to share? Especially if you already know yung ugali nila. Pero yeah, if you share some things about what you do, get ready for feedback. Kailangan bulletproof yung mind mo. 'Di ba? Pero yun. Kasi paminsan, the reality of things are you share because you want to be acknowledged. You share kasi gusto mo tumaas yung tingin nila sa'yo. In subconsciously, pwedeng yun yung nagiging driving force kung bakit ka nag-share. So, yun would be setting yourself up for disaster. So, less talk, less mistake. The most loudest one in the room is the weakest. All these things. Kumbaga self-mastery, hold your cards really tight to your chest para wala nakakita. Hindi mo to ginagawa dahil madamot ka or nagmamalaki ka, mayabang ka. Ginagawa mo to protect yourself. I can't remember the movie, pero sabi nga nila, you have a dream, you protect it. And yung pangbabash or yung pagbibelittle dun sa dream mo, if it affects you, kumbaga, you're letting other people harm your dream or affect your dream, di ba? So, you gotta protect yourself. Yun yung sa akin, first and foremost. Pero syempre, never hold ill will towards anybody. May opinion sila, buhay nila yan. They have the right to their own opinion, di ba? Pero, yun nga, bulletproof mind. Yun lang for me, bro, about this.
Agree. Bonus tip, guys, bonus tip. Kung kaya, limit nyo lang yung kung masakit pa, kung wala pa kayo dun sa sinasabi nga ni JP na bulletproof mindset na bulletproof mind na level, which is it takes time and practice. Kung hindi pa kaya, limit muna yung interaction. So, Halimbawa nga, nagkaroon ng reunion or any gathering na wag mo na i-bring up yung topic, kaya mo na lang. Parang kung ano man yung publicly mo na share mo, which is hindi mo naman directly sinishare sa kanila, hayaan mo na lang doon makita nila yung updates. Then, pag sila yung nag-bring up ng topic, sagot short answers lang, tapos para lang naturally mag-die down yung Tapos wag mo nang paligoy-ligoyin. Ganun lang. Just focus, stay consistent, wala ka naman sinasaktan eh. Wala kang inaano or pinaperwisyo. So, that's it guys. So, website natin, www.iambeyondalpha.com, social media accounts at iambeyondalpha sa Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. Then, yung YouTube channel natin, search for Beyond Alpha Podcast. Then, click subscribe and click the notification bell. Ganun din sa podcast directories, Beyond Alpha Podcast. Sa Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and Stitcher. That's it, guys. Thank you for this episode and see you next episode.